peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, herbs. That's what my garden is producing.
Hello and welcome to Lady Wisdom Speaks Garden. It is so beautiful out. The sun is shining and right now the rain has ceased and everything is looking alive and beautiful. I just want to take you around and let you see all of the goodness. And there are a lot of new things that have opened up in the garden. A lot of new blossoms, a lot of new flowers. So let's go and take a tour. Now, I already gave a tour for July, the end of July, but there's so many new things opening up that I just have to show you around again for the month of July. So come with me and let us tour the garden together.
From the top of the steps, this is the view that I see. Isn't it beautiful?
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here and everything is wet and luscious and green and just blooming and really filling out nicely. And I have something to show you. So we're going to walk into the front garden to see it. The sun is just about opening up on the garden. It has been raining. Things are looking really nice here. I planted some bush beans here and they have just grown tall and they're thickening up nicely. I love how the impatiens are just blending in with one another. And I planted these seeds here. I believe these are butternut squash seeds from last year, and they are just sprawling throughout the garden here, all the way around the bend. They have plenty of room to move. Now this tree, this bush, I know that it's, some people think it's a really nice bush and others think it's a weed. My husband thinks it's a weed and he asked me if I should cut it down, but I think I'm going to leave it because I like how it looks here. If you take a look at the bed, let me back up some more so you can see it. See, it looks nice. You have your 3 layers. You have your impatiens, which are the bottom, and then you have the beans and the squash, and then the next level is this, I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna have to really figure it out, but I know that it has a name. And then, of course, the tree, my mighty oak. I call it my mighty oak tree. But there is a, what is that called? A mulberry tree attached to it here. Not attached, but actually growing alongside it, I should say. I'll show you. And it's getting huge, but I haven't done anything to it. I believe that the roots of the oak tree are so deep down, and look at the size of the trunk, that I don't think that that's going to interfere with it. Look at the squash blossom. I just love the squash blossoms. Well, and then I planted this rhododendron here. Got that from Lowe's for $5, and I bought another one, and they seem to be happy here in this bed. I just wanted you also to see the Gladiolas in the front. Here they're opening up even more, and I think they're almost the same color as the rose bush that was blooming earlier. But I like the color because it blends very well with the purple perella, and the coloring is just beautiful here. And then my zebra grass is happy as a lark. It's nice and big and full. But I have something else to show you. Over here, I planted these Stargazer lilies a long time ago.
I believe the correct name is Stargazer Lilies.
Probably when I first started the garden about 10 years ago on this side. And I thought they were all gone, that they were dead and that they'd never return, because there was this beetle of bugs that were eating the lilies before they grew. And I really didn't tend this front garden that much as far as taking care of the lilies. And this year, I don't know, there's something special about this year. The lily decided to come up, and it is looking so beautiful here in the front amongst the squash leaves. And of course, the squash are here, and each day they're just getting a little bit bigger and bigger. I'm so impressed with the squash. But there's something, now this dianthus, I cut it back and it is reblooming. And the color is just so nice with the Stargazer Lily. Let me see if I can get them together so that you can see them. See that? And the color actually is sweet with this knockout rose, which is reblooming again. It's really sparkling. Now look at this. Look at the squash plant. Look where it is located. All the way over here. Look at that squash plant. It's just planning on traveling the bed. So pretty. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I like the... It's a bee. Just opening up this rose. Pretty. Okay, now let me take you over here. There's something I want to show you. Ooh, look at this bee. I'm getting distracted by all of the beautiful things that are happening in the garden that I'm not able to get to what I want to show you too quickly. So indulge the time with me looking at everything and observing. Look at these peppers. Now the peppers on the other side are growing much more quicker than these peppers that I planted here, but they're flowering, so that means that something's going to happen. Now I wanted to really look at the eggplants. Look at the little eggplants are coming forth. I wanted to observe them. Look at that. And let's take a look at these tomatoes also. It's a different brand, different type. let's find the eggplants and see if we have. I think every eggplant plant has one growing. See that? Let's take a look at this one here. See if this has anything. All right. Oh, yep. It's down here. I'll show you. See? Right here. Yeah. Now this is a little rocky, I know, but we are discovering in the garden. Look at that. These blossoms are so rich. Oh, there's another one. Another eggplant. Over here. See that? But I think we're going to come on to something. Look at this. This has the babies. Here's another one. Actually has two on this. It's kind of hard to see. Let me show you. There's one here. And then this one here. But look at this. Oh my goodness. There's one there. But look at this. Wow. Look at it. It fits in my hand. I am going to harvest this one. All right, the eggplant is here and it is ready to harvest. And it's very big. It's huge. So I have my whiskers and I'm gonna just go right in here and I'm gonna harvest this. You see that? And go. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to make myself a beautiful dish. My first harvested, look at that, eggplant. Beautiful. I'm going to just put it in this container. I'm going to harvest these peppers because I don't want anything eating them. Plus there are other little ones coming up and I want some of the energy. See this other little one? That's so cute. See that little one? I want some of the energy to go to I just pull it like that. Look at that. That's the other one. Look at that. That's a good size. Wow. It's like you got them in the store, like I'm going to my own store. I think I'm going to leave the others on, but look at that. I'm going to have a lot of peppers. Next year, I'm going to plant more peppers here. I'm going to see if I can do different varieties as well. red pepper. Green peppers. Look at that. I'm going into this back garden to see what I can harvest. And the mosquitoes are coming with me. Oh Lord.
The squash plants are finding their way in around this area, and I also have some tomatoes in the middle of them.
Really,
I'm going to have to keep an eye on them. I also have some mint and also some lemon balm herbs growing in amongst them.
Look at that. Cucumber. Oh, I have some ripe tomatoes here. I'm going to pick them. Look at that. Come on, baby. Come to mama. Look at that. These mosquitoes are ridiculous. Here's another one. You see? I prefer to pick them like this because I don't want anything worms to get them or critters to get them. Even though I live in the city, we have wildlife, and we have a lot of cats. I don't know what happened here. We have a lot of cats, and we have look at that eggplant. There's another one. And occasionally we have other animals that come through here. And but they have not discovered this back garden. Thank the Lord. Here are a lot of tomatoes ripening here. Thankfully, these tomatoes don't all ripen at the same time. Otherwise, we'd be in a pickle. It would be a little difficult because I would have to eat them quickly. I think what I'd do is probably give them away. Yeah, share them with friends and family. That's what I did last year. And I didn't plant as much last year. I know that I'm picking these a little green. There are two reasons. One is because I don't want them to spoil and then cause an issue with the other plants. And the other reason is because we have wildlife in my neighborhood, even though I'm in the city of Boston, neighborhoods of Boston. But the wildlife has been creeping in. I've seen a possum in my garden. There's been raccoons, not so much the raccoons, but the possum. I have a garden snake. I've seen that. Let's see this here. What else? Yeah, skunks. Yep, you could smell the skunks. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's getting big. Wow. Isn't that something? My mother should be here with me. She would enjoy this garden. I think I saw a red tomato over here. Here it is. Oh, oh no. I guess we can cut that out. What? These cucumbers are loving it here. Look at the bee. The bees are loving my garden. They're getting plenty of food and nectar and everything else that goes along with it. Look at this cucumber. This cucumber trellis, or not trellis, TB, is really doing the job, making it easy for the cucumbers. Well, now I'm going to have to discover what is going on in this back garden a little bit more. Now, remember in the front garden how I planted the peppers and they were doing very well. I'm getting a really great harvest. I planted these back here. These are just greening up, but they are not getting, they're not really fruiting, flowering that much. I don't know what's happening. I might just have to stick to the front for peppers and plant something else back here. My Brussels sprouts, they are doing well. They're so pretty. Oh man, they're doing well in amongst the mint. This is the cabbage. Whatever was eating them has given up. And look at that. My cabbage. There's another one. Pull the weed. Wow. So I think I'm going to try them again next year. All right, I'm going to pick this cucumber. You see it in there? It's a good size. Yeah, fresh cucumber. Now this is different from the pickling cucumber that I have. Let's see. Wow, it's opened up some more. The angel, trumpet tree blossom. Yes, I'm waiting, anticipation. It's making me wait. It's keeping me waiting. Look at that. We're going to have some beautiful blooms. All right, well, let me continue to harvest here. This side of the garden is just looking so nice. Yay. I want to show you something. Back here. Look at these. Yellow flowers. They're opening up, adding color now to the garden. I received these this plant from a lady who was in the community garden, and I just stopped by and was visiting with her. She wanted to give me something, some plants. She gave me this yellow flower. She said, be careful because it spreads, and it surely has. I also have some in the front by the grass, the zebra grass. But these have opened up first. Isn't it wonderful? It's a beautiful yellow. And it's going to add that color here. Now, these lilies have also come forth. And I also have the white too. And I got these lilies from Costco's. Costco. I keep putting an S on Costco's. Costco. Right now, they're small, diminutive, but they're going to become extremely large and tall. I think 40 to 45 inches tall. So it's going to look really pretty. Imagine it. The lily, the white lily, in amongst the bee balm and the yellow. Wow, it's going to be really pretty next year, I believe, when they grow up. And there's Bunny. There's something else I want to show you. This tuberous begonia, I bought this at QVC, from QVC, and finally it started to bloom. But I'm getting some new blooms. It's really taken off. But on the other hand, the other one has not. I just have a lot of leaves. So I'm hoping that by the end of the year, or when I'm really looking for color, that I will get some color from this tuberous begonia. My neighbor, she gave me these petunias, purple wave petunia, and I put them there and also here in this container, and they are trailing down now, looking very beautiful. Geranium. This is my red geranium. I bought this geranium last year and had it in the front. I just had to stop and admire these Gladiolas. They are a beautiful color. I am going to plant more Gladiolas next year. And I got that bag from Costco. Now there's another color that's supposed to also bloom. I planted in different parts of the garden, so I don't know where they are, but we shall find them when they open up. We will discover them. Hey, the keys? I'm coming. I'm coming. Well, if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking and how you feel about the garden. And do you have a garden? And if so, share it with us. I'll come and I'll take a look at your garden too. Hallelujah. Well, have a wonderful day. Know that God loves you and He thinks of you as His special garden, His well-watered garden too. Have a great day. Look who I found. Glamfun. My baby. Look up, look up, look up. Look up, baby girl. Look up, baby girl. She is here with me.
Remember to subscribe to Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy on YouTube. Be blessed.